Oh yeah, happy Labor Day, guys. So as you've seen, on my last video, the batteries were bad. These are some of the batteries I was using last time. That's why the Rustler was cutting in and out when I did it with the K-Rock. So just to give one of my subscribers, he had asked me to find out what the actual problem was, thermal shutdown, whatever. You don't want to be doing too much of the adapter style. So, sometimes this is like say a T-plug or a Dean's, whereas this is the XT90, where this is the EC3. Look at this, I'm going through like 2 different adapters. And this is a little test just to show you guys that you shouldn't do this, because I ran it once like this because I just didn't have the battery for it, and I just don't have a soldering iron right now. So basically there's like too much friction in these things. It's not a good thing to do. I ran it for like 5 minutes, and if you feel it, it's like really hot, you know what I'm saying? That's something you just don't want to do. But anyways, guys, there's the Rustler, there's the Talion I'm gonna run, and here is the Losi Tenacity. Okay, I love Labor Day because on Labor Day there's no traffic and you could just full throttle this thing all the way down the street. There's nobody gonna get in your way. That's what you love about Labor Day, guys. There's still bumps in the street, so it makes it hard to completely let go of the throttle, you know what I'm saying? Because it will wheelie and it might flip easy and it just slide down the street like crazy. But considering all things, damn, you're looking at like 70 miles per hour. That car is too slow. You catch up to it like really easily. But you love it when there's no traffic, because you could just tear through this thing and it looks good. Woo-wee. Gotta love that. You love open road, you know what I'm saying? You gotta love open road, baby. The good thing about the Talion is when you run it here, it's got big enough wheels where you could still run it on the open road, and it absorbs those bumps really easily. Whereas like when you got like the X01, or say if you had the Armor and Fraction, you probably won't be able to do that because it's too low profile, you know what I mean? But with the Talion, you could just take it through this road and feel the actual 70 miles per hour, you know what I'm saying? Not have to worry about cars coming and shit. See the cars coming, but you could just smoke the car already. Not have to worry, you know? And cross over to the next line and they be driving by and you're good. And feeling that power and not worrying on this open road at all. That's the cool thing. Let's feel it, guys. Stand in the middle of the road. Woo! Yeah.
Good thing it doesn't parachute, otherwise it would have flipped already. But it's doing pretty good. Gotta love that. Woo, 70 miles, baby. Pretty sure it's hitting that with the amount of speed it's got and the way it feels, you could just tell, man. Woo, damn. This thing screams and you just love it. You love it. Pretty controllable at those speeds, actually. The good thing about Arma is you hit 70 plus speeds, like the infraction, and you know, if you set up some on the limitless, and it's controllable. It's controllable. You could drive those speeds and still control it. Whereas with the X1, you just flying all over the place. So that's what I love about the Talion. I mean, 80 miles, 70 miles is good enough for me, man. You don't need any more than that. You know what I mean? Look at that thing. It's just going. It's just going, and it's nice looking at it from this view because it just really looks good. Let's look at it one more time, guys, real close, right on my face. Man, that thing would literally like take my head off, dude. Decapitation. But you love it, you know, you love it. Full throttle right there, baby. That's full throttle, 70 miles right there. Gotta love it. Let's take one more pass down here. Give you guys a closer look. Try to stay in my lane too while I'm at it. Ooh, shit. Gotta love it, guys. Just some 10 scale madness right here. Cornering is something I love doing with this Rustler, man, because you could take it quick and it has just enough slip on it where you could corner pretty good. You see me do that turn and it still handled it. Too bad these batteries are dying though, but it does have a... because it's so low center of gravity that it does take these corners pretty well. See that? You could kind of just like keep the throttle on, but good thing these batteries are dying, otherwise I couldn't do it. It's pretty cool. That's badass, dude. It's kind of cool that batteries are dying, actually. But the Losi wouldn't be able to do this because I don't know, the tires are just gripped too good or something like that, that you can't really take these corners like that. But the handling is lovely on this thing. I love driving it, and it is fun, even on a dead battery. Once I get that thing charged up, it should be good to go. Just don't want to crash into any curbs, you know what I'm saying? But you could definitely have fun with this thing. Anywhere, This thing is pretty steady, man, for what it is. It's like really sturdy. Like as far as like the compose, it's like super composed for what it is. This tenacity, I love it. Can it run as good as the Rustler? I think so. I mean, it actually handles better. It does, like the tires have more tread, like to take this turn, you know. See that? It may even traction roll because the tires got so much tread. I absolutely love these tires on this Tenacity, man. It handles really good and it's fast too. I'd say this thing does about at least 45 miles per hour because they actually put the 12th tube pinion on it. So it's not like totally super fast and the motor doesn't overheat now because it's got a 12 tube pinion. But if you put anything quicker, man, you're gonna hit like 50 miles per hour for sure on this thing because it's pretty quick. But I just, you know, I don't need that big old street to run this thing because it's so fast already that you could see, you could just see in this small little area right here. But you know, you do gotta slow down the corners because see that the side will lift up when you do the corners, so you have to kind of brake into it. You know what I mean? So say if I'm coming here, I brake and then I turn, then I hit the throttle out through the corner to get out of it like that. So instead of just like the Rustler, you could almost have it full throttle and take that corner and it'll be fine. Yeah, this one you gotta slow down and kind of turn it through, otherwise it will lift up. And I'm not about to like, you know, hit myself and shit like that. See that? Then the side kind of lifts up like that. That's the cool thing about it. But whereas the Rustler, you could just slide it through, keep your finger on the gas or the trigger. See, and this one kind of lifts up when you do that, when you take a corner real fast. Whereas that's because the tires are so grippy, you know, they're so grippy. See that? Almost hit the curb and shit. But then, whereas the Rustler, you don't need to do that. So that's the cool thing. Sometimes on certain terrain, you want certain tires. And I think in this case, this car is quick and it handles great. So on like loose gravel, this thing will probably tear the Rustler up. But of course on like, asphalt or whatever, the Rustler might have a little advantage because of the slip that it has on there. So, yeah, something sounds weird, but I don't know what that is. So I got the AVC completely turned off on this thing, guys, because I like to have full wheel steering and stuff just to run it. Because sometimes the AVC, oh yes, sometimes the AVC interferes with your driving capability. So I turn it off because I like to feel the car turn better and have full control of it and not have to worry about anything. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. It's my quick runs of these cars. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. I love you all. And happy Labor Day. Go get some barbecue.